Minute past 7. Welcome to the front page review. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. Before we go on the show today, sad news. We witnessed a sad news here at Airport Road, the International Airport Road. There's an accident. It just happened now. It just happened. A man was about to cross the road and there was an accident. The car just ran him over and continued to run. Now the man is dead. He died on the spot. He's just lying there now. So we're calling on the agencies that are involved to go there and take care of him. Lasema, to go there and take care of the situation. It's a very sad one. It just happened right now at the International Airport Road. He was about to cross the road. He was just about to cross, and this car just came and brushed him, and he died on the spot. And then he wanted to cross the road, but like these Korokbe, they were obstructing his view, so he stepped out, not knowing that a car was coming. A very sad news this morning. No one prays for this to happen. No one prayed for this to happen. So we call on Lasema to quickly go there and take care of the body. Yeah, it's not. Nobody should even see such this morning. It's the front page review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Now we'll look at the headlines here from different newspapers, and then we will talk the hot topics. The hot topics right now everywhere is the election. So we're going to have our conversation around the elections today. We start with the Punch newspaper. APC wins 15 states, PDP 6, NNPP takes Kano. Sanwo-olu raises civil servant salary by 20%. Also from the Punch newspaper, anger as NNPCL hires expatriates to head subsidiary. 27 killed during governorship polls, says report. Also from the Punch, breaking PDP's Fabura wins Rivers governorship polls. Now to the Vanguard this morning, violence undermines INEC's improved conduct of governorship state assembly election, says CDD. Igbo leaders in Lagos calls on Sanwo-olu to release detained chief. APC UK fixes elective Congress for April. Now we move to the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Sultan asks Muslims to look out for Ramadan moon on Wednesday. Hajj 335 intending pilgrims make payment in Edo. The story is on the Daily Trust newspaper. PDP Fabura declared winner of River governorship polls. This was done last night. Congratulations to him. And also another papers here, the Sun newspaper says Soludo denies spending 3.5 billion naira to get majority during Anambra Assembly polls. Now EU thumbs down for Guba Assembly polls. The story is on the Sun newspaper. Still on the Sun newspaper, Kanu residents flout curfew to celebrate NNPP victory. I am deeply humbled by my victory, Oboriwori. Also from the Sun newspaper. I think he's the governor-elect of Delta State. And we have another one here that says that Tinubu's presidency, Nigerians in diaspora are now ready to invest. You get the story on the Nation's newspaper. APC win 15 state, PDP 6, and NPP takes on Kanu. Also, the story is also on the Nation's newspaper. Foreign observers hails INEC for peaceful polls. The story is on the Nation's newspaper. Polls inconclusive in Adamawa, Kebbi, Abia, Enugu. Now, these are your headlines this morning from all of these newspapers. And We'll proceed now to look at the hot topics in the news, which is the election. We have different observers giving their views concerning the election. I think the EU says the election was peaceful. I think another body was saying that it's not. So we'll look at all of that. So I'll connect with Falz, and then we'll get the conversation going. And the phone lines will be open later for you to also join the conversation. We are streaming live right now on YouTube and on Facebook, on our mobile app, and on our website. So our mobile app, you could download it on Google Play Store. You will watch us and listen to the audio or watch the video as it's happening live. On our website, we are also streaming there on our website. It's www.thevoiceofthepeople.ng. We have Rufai Hussaini on the line with us. Good morning to you.
Dear caller.
Not him. We hope to connect with him later on, and let's get the conversation moving. Now the elections are here and they are gone, and we've been asked to move on. It is over. Let's move on. What next after the election? We also see that the governor of Lagos State has tweeted appreciating Lagosians for electing him into office again. Let me read a bit of what he said. He said, "I'm deeply humbled and grateful for the overwhelming support and trust of the good people of Lagos State. I am honored to be re-elected as your governor and pledge to continue to work tirelessly to deliver a better Lagos for all. Thank you for believing in me. I have personally pinned my thoughts in a letter to you. I hope you read it and truly feel my passion for Lagos and for you. This election have deeply tested us as a people. This victory is not just mine, but it belongs to every Lagosian. I've worked hard to live up to this responsibility of governing the most important sub-national economy in Africa. We certainly could not have done this by ourselves. Thank you to the Almighty God and all of Lagos. Immense gratitude goes to our great party APC and our president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you to the President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, for your commitment to leaving a legacy of firmness and electoral outcomes that reflect the will of the people." Should I continue reading? It's a bit long, but he tweeted this. If you go to Twitter, check the governor's Twitter handle, you're going to see the message that he has shared, thanking Lagosians for voting him into power for the second time. Said he could have done it on his own, thanking everybody for all of that. So the elections is here and it's gone, and the different states that have won, we'll see that the APC is leading in terms of the governors. We have about 15 states, PDP 15 APC, 6 PDP, and NPP for Kano. And we also got last night that Fabra has won River State, that is PDP, the person that Wiki have always supported, won River State. Now, before I open the phone lines so that we can talk this morning, let us take a look at observers from around the world and what they have to say concerning the elections. We have the EU here. EU thumbs down for Guba Assembly polls. The story is on the Sun newspaper. This is what it says here. It says that the European Union has said the governorship and state House of Assembly elections were fraught with massive voters' apathy, multiple incidents of thuggery, intimidation, vote buying, interruptions of polling in various locations, with 21 people killed across the country. So for the elections, it's been reported that 21 people were killed across the country. So 21 people actually died because of this election. So it's been reported. And also the chief observer of the European Union Election Observation Mission to Nigeria, Barry Andrews, stated this yesterday in Abuja while giving the EU's second plenary state statement on the election. So that's EU Observer talking this morning concerning the gubernatorial elections and Assembly's election, what he thinks is what the observations are. So I'm going to open the phone line so I can hear from you. Let's talk about the observations again. The numbers to call is 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call, 0700 903 903 903. Call, and when you call us, please, what we are trying to achieve is peace, because we know there is a lot of anger in the land. I've spoken to different people. I've heard different observations. I've listened to other radio stations, TV stations, and I've gone on Twitter, and I see that there is anger, tribal anger. So please, when you call in, ensure that you're mindful of your words. We are preaching peace. The elections are over, so it's peace we're preaching. Okay, let's take our first call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the program. What's your name and location?
My name is Mr. Debs.
Okay.
So I'm calling from Sanwo-olu.
Oh, welcome to the program. Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry that what happened during the governorship election here in Lagos, because I have to speak where I am residing. Now, for the first time in my history of staying in Lagos, I saw a masquerade voting, and they threatened everywhere, threatening of Igbos. Because anybody who didn't look like a Yoruba is an Igbo. It's not like that. We have other ethnic groups here in Lagos, but they group them together as Igbo and disenfranchise them from voting. My sister, Sanwo-olu, rejoicing for me, is rejoicing for what? Voting apathy, discrimination, all of them.
Yeah.
We should apologize to Lagosians for what happened and promise that kind of thing will not happen again. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate your contribution this morning. Okay, 0700 903 903 903. Now that the elections are over, what are your takes? What do you think we can do differently? How do we build a better country? Hello, good morning.
Hello, Sister Mary. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the program. What's your name and location?
My name is Mr. Ike from Esolo.
Oh, Mr. Ike, welcome. Go ahead.
I want to thank God for today, and I appreciate you, your mode of conduct and piloting the cause of people. I do learn from you. I say God bless you. Yeah. Not only that, Mr. Rofaya, I thank God, and I pray that God will extend long life to him. And these are the type of people we need, those that sees the truth and say it out, not minding where they are standing. I appreciate him.
Yeah.
Now, my word is things that happen this time, particularly in Lagos, towards the Igbos, is uncalled for. I started to ask question, how many Igbos are running for governorship in Lagos that warrant the such treat that people give to Igbos? No one person of Igbo running for governorship or the assistant. But the type of treatment they give Igbos, instead of making disenfranchising them, is uncalled for. If you listen very well in Abia State, and a Yoruba man passed the seat of House of Assembly, nobody treated him bad. Nobody fought, nobody killed. Why must it be like this in Lagos? Particularly, those that are treating the Igbos are wrong. If you trace it very well, many of them are not indigenous of Lagos. Many of them came from other states, but they are claiming that Lagos is their own. It's uncalled for. My word this morning is let this that happen now not to happen again. Because there is a way you push somebody to the wall and he will react. And when he reacts, it will be dangerous. I pray, let Governor Sanwo-olu extend a very high right hand of fellowship to everybody, not minding wherever you are coming from. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate the way you ended the conversation. I appreciate it. Thank you. 0700 903 903. That's the number to call. Let's take more calls and then we'll listen to Falz's recording. Hello, good morning.
Mary, how are you? Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Peter Monse. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes.
Now, Mary, EU thumbs down on the election, gubernatorial and State House of Assembly. And a lot of Nigerians thumbs down. What is the way forward? Mary, do you know that if I always say, let us live in peace, let there be peace, let us move forward, do we move forward in iniquity? Do we move forward in lack of fear of God? Mary, I don't think there is anybody in this country that does not call God. What does God want? What is the attitude of God? Is it not justice? God hates injustice. So when you come out, your people came out and threatened the people, a certain tribe. You say you want the Igbos to go, you block them. Even when somebody says, there was a brother that was telling us that, my wife is a Yoruba woman. I have been here. I have my children. They answer Yoruba name. They say Yubibo. A man came out and showed them APC card. He said, I am a member of APC. It's not all the Igbos are members of other parties. I am. Do you know they put a cut on his head? According to him, they slapped, they beat him, and they did not allow him to vote. They say, we know you are APC, but when you get to the polling station, we know the person you will vote for. Then is that how election should be? Someone who right from the time of this state, he never came out to say, look, I'm the governor of this state. You are free to leave and vote for whoever you want to vote. But he did not do that like Buhari did. And now someone is claiming victory and is giving thanks to those who voted for him. They say democracy is the government of the people, for the people, and of the people. Why is it that in Lagos State, the government is of the talks, for the talks, and from the talks? And the government does not see anything wrong in that. And tomorrow we go to church to do thanksgiving. So which God? Is it the God of injustice? Is it the God of stone, the God of water, or the God of heaven that hates injustice, that hates what they do? Mary, I don't subscribe. If I tell anybody that I don't accept him as my governor because he did not pass through a just means to get to that place, I think he needs to apologize. Then finally, I want to drop this way.
Yes.
I am thinking that when they came out to say, they stopped them from voting, they beat them, 21 people killed in one election. Where is the blood of those people? If you win on the blood, and then you think you have won, you think God is sleeping. I was forced yesterday to go to Google because I wanted to see who are these Igbos that they are saying Igbos should not go Igbos. I found out that they are from the descendants of Eri. Eri was the son of Gad, and Gad was the seventh son of Jacob that was later called Israel. I'm like, okay, no wonder that even when they were in Egypt, they were not welcome. They were taxed. And they said they were going to take over their land.
Thank you, Mr. Peter.
That God did not leave them. My brother Sibo, my sister Sibo, God will not leave you because you are the descendant of the children of God, Israelites.
Yeah, thank you.
Just be courageous. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Peter Monse, for calling. No, the truth is there is no. How do I explain this now? It's not all Yoruba that share this sentiment that they don't like the Igbos, and not Igbos, all Igbos that say we don't like the Yoruba. We shouldn't buy what is being sold to us by some selfish people, selfish politicians. We are one and will remain one. Before I go on to take more calls, let's listen to Falz's analysis. He sent it over, and then I'll continue to take calls. Keep it here. We are the voice of the people, 90.3 FM.
Of the trust, a lot of updates as regards what is happening, and hey, like I've always been doing, I've also been supporting a lot of businesses. So from time to time, I just get to support businesses, and I put up to dispute a lot of the results. One that is heavily disputed is the one coming out of Adamawa that was declared inconclusive despite over 20,000 lead of vote by the PDP. They've declared that inconclusive. Kebbi had been declared inconclusive yesterday, but a lot of PDP people in Adamawa are saying that they do not trust the process with INEC. There's been a lot of talk too around Kaduna that the APC won. They're saying they do not trust the process with INEC. I think in all, INEC has lost the credibility of a lot of Nigerians, and INEC has lost its credibility in the eyes of a lot of Nigerians. Two presidential candidates said they didn't come out, to INEC, and a lot of people have come out to say that, hey, they are not pleased with what INEC did. We all remember the massive violence that happened in Lagos. And please, we also would like to call on the authorities to keep the peace in Lagos, to try as much as possible to keep the peace. And please stop sharing videos of old riots to be able to incite people. All right? And please keep the peace. But with keeping the peace, there must be justice. Let's not deceive ourselves. And that's why I gave that spirited speech that went viral on TV yesterday. That what did those that claim they have won with violence win? Did they win the confidence of the people, or they won the disgust of the people? Did they win the love of the people, or they won the reproach of the people? And let everybody's conscience be with them. There was widespread violence in most parts of the country. Southeast violence, vote buying in the southeast and the likes, connivance of INEC authorities. But also, there were places where elections were largely peaceful. It was largely dogged with violence in most parts, of the southeast and the southwest, most importantly Lagos and the north. Some results just coming in. PDP has taken Zamfara over, and you also have PDP taking states like Taraba, while APC takes Kaduna. NMPP did take Kano. Kwara went back to APC. Ebonyi stays with APC. Cross River with APC. And a couple of those results coming in. Akwa Ibom with PDP. And those results, keep coming in and keep trickling in. Lagos APC, Oyo PDP, Ogun APC, and in and out, a lot of those results keep coming in. We're having elections, in 28 states, because most of the other ones are off-cycle elections. But there's been a lot of disputes, and the next thing people would like to seek relief is in the courts. We've called for calm constantly, but Nigerians must also be allowed to air their views. They must be able to talk about what has happened. Delta State, in a very disputed elections too, went to PDP. So please, you must not gag the media. You must allow people air their views, and we'll keep talking and speaking the truth. We speak the truth not because of ourselves, but because of the generations yet unborn. Because if you don't speak the truth when it behoves on you, when something is now done against you, there will be nobody to speak for you. If you remember the story of Martin Mola, you remember why it is to speak the truth all the time. So in the coming days, we'll keep watching, the reaction. In the coming days, we'll keep watching what comes out of this electoral process. And at the same time, I'm passionate about building business, and I keep giving, everything, to ensuring that businesses thrive in the country and development is next. But we need to speak the truth, and we need to say it the way it is, and the truth will constantly be the order of the day. Do not relent. I also see a lot of people tearing their passports. Please don't tear your passports. One, is against the law. Two, your problem is not with Nigeria. Nigeria has done nothing to you. It's just a few set of politicians that think it's all about them, but they fail to realize that it's but the passing of time. And truly, when you look at it, the truth will always prevail. So Nigeria is not your problem. You don't need to tear Nigerian passports. And those that are putting pictures online that are tearing Nigerian passports, it's against the law. Don't destroy Nigerian passport. The challenges with a few very, very wicked and selfish politicians, and their time will come and it will pass, and we'll keep speaking the truth, and Nigeria will remain the same, all right? And it is well with this country. So they'll come and go, but Nigeria will stay. Don't divide your country because of the manipulations of politicians. don't make the mistake people made during the war, that because of the ego of people or leaders, people were allowed to fight amongst themselves and call it the tribal war. We are united. There is no fight amongst tribes. The people that have been misled to fight and hurt other people from other tribes, they don't know that they are just used as tools in the hands of politicians. They'll always be poor. They'll always be uneducated. They'll always be where they are. Even some of them might be educated, but it doesn't mean they're educated. They might be schooled, but there's a difference between schooling and education. People go to school, they get big degrees, but they're not educated. Education means your mind is free. And if your mind isn't free, then you're not educated. So a lot of people are schooled. Even if they have professorship degree, they are schooled, but they are not educated. So do not allow people like that, because of some form of ideology, ruin your love for your country. Keep loving your country and keep speaking up, and it is going to be well.
24/7 around the world, non-stop. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
For this Naija wey we dey so, say you no hold cash no mean say wahala dey o. You wan send money to Male for Villa, just use Momo. You wan buy recharge card or data, just use Momo. You wan pay for market wey you buy, just use Momo. You fit use Momo run plenty things without cash, as long as you get Momo account. No cash, no wahala, and e dey easy to open o. Just dial *671# to open Momo account. Set your PIN, transfer money from your bank account inside your Momo account. Make you fit dey pay for anything, send and receive money sharp sharp, because life dey simple with Momo.
For all this months, Voice of the People has served you. You've been speaking and we've been listening. We've given you a voice, but guess what? We are not done. We are just beginning. Introducing Voice of the People Television. Now you can be seen and heard. Join us on YouTube at VOP TV and you are in for a ride. Watch interesting and seasoning shows like VOP This Morning. A morning show like you've never seen before. Get the latest information on the news.
What decides fate of registered voters without PVCs?
Sports.
Rodri scoops it forward. Mahrez. Haaland! Can you believe it?
Business.
The Nigerian business environment has become increasingly frustrating for medium and small scale players owing to a negative inflationary trend.
Lifestyle and entertainment.
Honestly, like I say this all the time, it's not a thing of
BOP TV. Show up, speak up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hottest radio station that gives you a voice is now in Abuja! Hooray!
Turn up the volume, don't be shy. VOP FM Abuja 96.1.
It's Voice of the People, 96.1 FM.
Abuja.
Get ready to tune in to the best station for talk, the latest news, and the most informative radio station around. From dusk to dawn, we've got you covered. All your favorite tunes
and the news discovered.
Join the ever-growing Voice of the People.
Abuja.
We are here, and your voice will be heard. Your world is about to change. So, everyone, we are now in the capital city of Nigeria, Abuja. There you have it, folks. The new radio station that's sure to keep you hooked, and never miss a bit.
VOP FM Abuja.
We are the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, and you're listening to the Front Page Review. The phone lines are buzzing. The numbers to call is 0700 903 903 903. We are talking elections. What is the way forward now that we are done with the election? What do you think? How can we do better? How can we become one? As in, love ourselves better than what we witnessed at the election. Let's take calls now, and then we'll go to WhatsApp.
Hello, Mary.
Good morning, Mr. Great.
Yeah, good morning, please. I'm on my way. I'm going to Apapa.
Oh.
No cash. I'm almost straight into Apapa now.
Wow.
Mary, in actual sense, you know, hello?
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
So, okay, I'll call you back.
Okay. Thank you for calling. 0700 903 9039. That is for WhatsApp. Why 0700 903 903 903. That's for calls. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mary.
Good morning to you. Welcome. What's your name and location?
This is Chigozie. I'm currently calling from Ikotu.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Chigozie. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, election has come and gone, but I don't call this election, I call it selection. Because nothing that was done in this selection that was the mind of the people. You know, I told you the way I was chased back from my polling booth not to vote.
Yes.
But all the same, the governor of Lagos State has come to appreciate people. I don't know on the ground they are appreciating. I saw people singing song of Thanksgiving yesterday on TV. I say, this God has seen something, but what is the way forward? Honestly, this God has seen something. Okay, what is the way forward?
Yes.
It's for the whole of these people to gain understanding. But I don't know whether they will even want to gain the understanding because they believe that the power is in their hands. And, sometimes these English words, sometimes they just come and stole something that is part of us, from us. When they said power is taken and not given, people begin to work on that. And I see the way power was taken. In order to remain on power, people were told not to exercise their franchise. Man, it was very, very unfortunate. But I hope these people will come to their good reasoning and then be able to balance things which are not in good place. Look at Imo State. Oh my God. This thing is not election, but I hope that one day we'll all come out to understand the truth about the whole of this. But for me, I'm not voting in Nigeria again, Sister Mary.
Thank you. Thank you. No, don't give up. You're still voting. Are you leaving Nigeria? You're still voting. 0700 903 903 903. Good morning to you.
Mary.
Good morning. Welcome. What's your name and location?
The perfect Mary. How are you?
Is there anybody that is perfect? I'm fine.
As far as I'm concerned, this one is perfect too.
Welcome. What's your name and location?
Mr. Darlington speaking.
Oh, Mr. Darlington. Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. Yes.
So how are you this morning?
I'm doing great.
Please, we did not have any election. Let us call a spade here. It is when you identify your problem that you begin to solve it. What happened both in the presidential and the gubernatorial election was a far cry from election. It's a far cry from democracy. And unless we call it the name it deserves, we will never begin to work towards a better election. So if we now believe that we had an election, then it means that there is nothing to improve upon. What happened was fraud and robbery combined. So those who are celebrating that they have won, I mean, within their conscience, are they really happy? Now, can you tell me that these people now who have collected this power by force, by fraud, will they try to improve on what we have now? Can this type of people, do you think that they are ready to do things the normal way? They cannot, because they entered into office through fraud. They know that the only way they can get power is through what they have done. So they wouldn't want anything decent. They wouldn't. It is their fucking trade, especially in Lagos here. So when you are asking us, how do we move forward? How do we get this? We cannot with this type of setup. We cannot with this type of people. They will never want anything good. They don't want anything that is genuine, anything that is straightforward. Because they know in a genuine contest, they can't even win a local government. So how can this type of people now want to improve our electoral system? They cannot. Unfortunately, they cannot. And that is one of the reasons why revolutions happen in some climes. When this type of thing continue and the people can no longer hold it, what is the next thing? They will take to the streets. That's the truth. They will take to the street. And that is where these people are pushing all of us. If people like Sanwo-olu will now be lording it all over all of us, how can you sit down with what you have achieved in life, then somebody, a motorbike tat, will now be telling you what to do and what not to do? How to come out for election and when not to come out. Won't you be angry?
Yeah,
nobody will tolerate that now. Nobody.
Thank you, Mr.
Darlington.
Darlington.
Us to somewhere. And when that is to happen, let nobody blame anybody.
Thank you, Mr. Darlington. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for your contribution.
We didn't have any election, no. We didn't.
Have a great day. Thank you. Now let's head to WhatsApp and take messages right now. Lots of messages are waiting for me here. Good morning, Mary. It's crystal clear that these foreign observers don't know what they are doing. Saying that 2023 election was free and fair is laughable and cause for questioning. It's unfortunate that most of them came for their selfish interests, and it's very bad and condemnable. From HRHBC Nwoko in Oshodi. Thank you, sir, for your message always. Now, good morning, Mary. Please, can Buhari and Emefiele give us back our money now that elections are over? Gabi from Ojo. We are all asking for our money because we need to get back to work, get back to business. Good morning, Mary. We have to love one another. This is the only way this country can move forward and for peace to reign. Namdi, thank you so much. I appreciate your message. Love is the answer. Another one here. This is a long message, Mr. Silas. Very long. Let me see if I could quickly take it. What happened in Lagos State on the 18th of March was not election, but a horrible movie written and produced by one of the governorship candidates or the top official of Lagos. Okay. You know, I have to make sure I read. I'll come back to the message. I have to read your message first before I come on air to read it. So that one will be careful not to say what you're not supposed to say on air. Good morning, Mary. Okay, tearing of Nigerian passport is regrettable, a bad omen and a reflection of the state of the despondency of some Nigerians. Good justice and governance is the way out to retain the hope of these Nigerians. The politicians benefited from the lapses of the 1999 constitution and the rot in our electoral empire to impose their will on the poor Nigerians. Our leaders should remember that there is God. Oh, may God have mercy on this nation. Biodu from Ikorodu, thank you so much. We are asking God for mercy for this nation. Oh, lots and lots of messages. Another one here says, good morning, election has come and gone, but the experience was a bad one. In history of election in Nigeria, INEC has failed the people. Nigerians and those thugs that have been going around intimidating people in election day, I believe their works is over. Thugs, your sovereign start right now. Thanks, Mary from Autasi. Okay, sovereign starts right now. Okay, thank you for your message. I appreciate it. Good morning, Mary. How are we going to vote again? Is it with PVC and INEC? I am on my way to denounce my nationality as a Nigerian. It's a shame to be a Nigerian. My name is Joy from Australia. Thanks, Mary, and have a lovely day. You're already in Australia. You're still a Nigerian. Please do not do that. Let's not lose hope, because Nigeria belongs to all of us, and it's going to get better. It can only get better. When you hit the ground and there is no other place to go, you will rise up. I believe we will rise up, and we're already rising. Good morning, Mary. Emmanuel from Onireke. This is my last voting in Nigeria. Never say never. Never say never. Mr. Emmanuel, never say never. Another message says, good morning, Mary. Never will expect much from this administration. Do you notice that the money spent on media by this politician is expiring because many people that used to post and cause on program and social network is is reducing. Only their spokesperson are now defending the lies. SON for me, Kotu, really? Okay. EU observers made a good assessment of the election, but make no mistake about this, election were a sham. INEC does not even understand the Electoral Act. Thank you for your message, although you didn't include your name. Let's go back to the phone lines, and then we'll go to YouTube to take your comments there on YouTube. Hello, good morning to you. Okay, I've lost the call. The number is 0700 903 903 903. Good morning to you. Yeah, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
What's your name and location?
My name is Michael. I'm calling from my papa.
Mr. Michael, welcome. Go ahead, sir.
To contribute on saying that sometimes when I listen to radio before the presidential election, like media people used to tell us we should come out and vote, that our vote we can't.
Yeah.
As you said, our votes are not counting. But with what I saw on Saturday, in fact, I was made to believe that my vote is nothing. Because imagine if my mate is telling me if I'm not voting for their party, I should not come to the polling unit.
Hello, are you there? Oh, sorry. We've lost the call. Please call us back, although it was even very low. Couldn't hear all that you were saying. 0700 903 903 903. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mary.
Yeah, welcome to the program. What's your name and location?
Mary, my name is the Prof, and I'm calling from Isolo.
Welcome, the Prof. Go ahead, sir.
This is my first time of calling you in this your particular program, but I've been calling your
my colleagues.
Radio.
Yes.
Yes. I'm known to be outspoken. I'm known to be blunt.
Yeah.
Mary, the problem of these politicians is they know that after their dubious actions, after their manipulation, that you, the radio presenters, the media, will come and preach peace. They know that heaven will not fall. Mary, where lies the place of agitation? Where lies the place of revolution? How can I bear that my father will die in the course of voting, and after you come and preach peace to me? It doesn't sound well. You know, people may not understand the brunt because it didn't happen to them directly. Let us call a spade a spade. There is a place in revolution, even in the Bible. We have to revolute against this injustice.
No, I got Elder Prof. I won't allow you to call for revolution here.
Even if you will not allow me,
I won't allow that, because what we are doing, it's already a heated politics. You look around you. Look around you. It's already heated. So I won't allow you to call for revolution here. I will not. Thank you.
We have to caution these people.
Thank you so much for calling. No, we won't allow you to call for revolution. Do you? No. Now the elections. We've done it. It's over. What next? That's what we are talking about this morning. Hello. Good morning. Oh, come on. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
Sorry, Madam Mary. Sorry, Madam Mary.
Great. What's your name and location?
Good morning. My name is Ahmed. I'm calling from Mushin.
Good. Great. Go ahead, sir.
This is what I want to say.
Yes.
In Lagos, I personally am a Yoruba guy. I voted for Peter Obi. If you know, but in Lagos, you know, we Yoruba, we are. Let me just say we are.
Oh, Mr. Emmanuel, please call us back. I don't know what happened. The network just went off. Let's go to YouTube. Lots of messages there on YouTube. From Chris says, soon they will start coming to radio. I know. I have to screen the messages before I read them, and that might take some time. So please bear with me. I can't even read any of the messages. Some of them are so negative. I understand. Let's take calls. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program. What's your name and location?
Yeah, this is Okenwa from Malaki.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my sister, in this country, we have already seen everything. But I want to tell the politicians that they should be ready. Time shall come that no citizen, that is normal human being, will not vote in this country. Then what will happen is that you bring your own talk, I bring my own talk, then we start fighting. Whoever that wins takes the power. And for the people that are drawing rain in this Lagos, they should be ready. Because that rain that will fall, it will beat pregnant woman and beat the child that they carry inside her belly. So nobody's running for anybody. And nobody is afraid of anybody. But when the time comes, everybody will see what we have done to ourselves.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Yeah, I appreciate your calls this morning. But we don't pray for that kind of rain that you spoke about. We don't pray for that kind of rain because if it happens, a lot of people will be caught up in it. Like you said, pregnant women, children, and all of that. So we are looking for a way forward. What is the way forward? How can we do it better? How can we be a better country? That's what we're trying to explore this morning. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Hello, okay, we lost the call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the program. What's your name and location?
My name is Kenny. I'm calling from PPS.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, please. I want to ask some questions. Yes. But why is it all these Igbo people are talking like this? Is it only them in this Lagos? We have outside people who rise in Lagos, which they themselves are in Lagos.
Thank you. I won't let you go on, please. Don't start with all these Igbo people. We're trying to, please, thank you for calling. How come I put everybody in trouble here? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the program. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
Okay.
Hello, turn down the volume on your radio set.
Are you hearing me now?
I can hear you loud and clear. What's your name and location?
My name is Ekene. I'm calling from Bukafa.
Oh, great, Mr. Ekene. Go ahead.
Okay. My complaint is just that when they were voting, the kind of a thing that I saw, even me that I'm here, maybe they should have wounded me, or maybe I should have wounded some people. Because when we are voting, some group of boys came to fight us. Even they came 2 times. But they said that maybe the kind of area they came to, that they cannot defeat us. That's why they went back, they went back. So I have not seen this kind of voting before. I swear to God, I have not seen it. Because this one is outrageous. It's only that I said that what kind of a thing is this? That some people will want to vote, people will be revolting against them that they should not vote. It's not you can't do that in a country that is developed like this, Nigeria. By this time of the year, by this time of the day, that you see somebody that will be telling some people that they should not vote. Are we not Nigerians? Everybody has his own choice to vote. You cannot just tell anybody that you should vote for your party. But what people are saying now, if there is anything that we can do, if we even give you any idea, we'll do it. We do it. It's not maybe you just come here and say, let me tell you my own opinion. I can tell you what we do, but if you tell them, will the politicians do it? So we should not waste our time to say that we should look for a way out. It's only God I'm praying for that God should just help us to build this country.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
These politicians cannot give us, they cannot build this country. The kind of position I'm saying now, that are sending talks to prevent some people not to vote. They cannot do this country. Is it Sanwo-olu or is it Tinubu? They are using talks to.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You've been doing good with your views. We'll go to WhatsApp and take messages, and then check out YouTube and also take messages before we round off the conversation this morning. Okay, this one is from Mr. Timothy. Say, good morning, Mary. This is Timothy from Airport Road. We have seen all the drama that took place in the name of election, but it is well, because they should know that they have sent a wrong message to Nigerian youth. He who fights and run away must live to fight another day. At least we have seen that election is being manipulated by governors. We will help with the help of so-called professor from different universities in this country. Let them also be aware that what goes around must surely comes around, and evil that men do must surely live with them and after them. Thank you for your message, Mr. Timothy. That's the truth. What you sow is what you reap. So I think that message should get got across everyone. Good morning, Mary. As you can see, no election in Lagos State. They have used talks, block everywhere. In fact, tired of the country. Undiluted bossman, pepper them. Thank you, Undiluted, for your message. Okay, see if we'll have another one here. Sorry, I'll have to read it first before I bring it out here. Good morning, Mary. Thank God for his mercies. I am Yoruba full-blooded, but I want my Yoruba brothers and sisters to know that they simply allow themselves to be used, because if they bother to reflect, then they will realize that they were used by the politicians who stock in trade is divide and rule. Simple. Engineer Seyi Makinde won Oyo State despite the PDP and coalition not on his side after 4 years of service. The ruling class has held Lagos bound for 24 years and can only win by divide and rule. So those that bought into that are unwise. Demand good governance and everyone will be at peace. Oh, great message from you, Simishola from Isolo, Lagos. Thank you for this message. Great one. You know, most of these politicians, what they do is divide and rule. So do not let them use you. Do not let them use you. Do not buy the narrative they are selling. If you're Yoruba, do not let anybody use you. If you're Igbo, do not let anybody use you. And if you are Hausa, do you know that most times people think that if you're not Hausa, you are not Yoruba, you are Igbo. They don't know there are other tribes. There is the Robo, there is the Isoko, there is the Calabar, there is the Edoma, a lot of other people. We all make up Lagos State. But this, if you're not Hausa, you're not Yoruba, you are Igbo. It's not true. Nigeria is vast and it's big. And do not let anybody sell this narrative to us, this divide and rule. You want to divide us. So that you can rule us. Let's not buy into that. We are one, and with one voice, we will move this country forward. Okay, I will take one call, and then that will be all for today. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, you're my last caller.
Speaking from our papa.
Welcome,
we are talking about the remedy, okay?
Yes, that's what
you see, the remedy is to deal ruthlessly with anybody that have hands in this. That is the remedy, to deal ruthlessly with anybody that have hands in this. But you know, most times Nigeria have law, but it does not work. You understand me? It is only in Nigeria that if you give somebody 1 million naira for him not to execute his duty, he might be looking and say, what is it? Give him 10. He might say, well, give him 100, give him 1 billion. The person will do what you want him to do. Do you know that there are no Nigerian characters around the world? Do you know that? Leave the shores of this country. You see Nigerians abroad, you don't know who is Igbo, you don't know who is Yoruba, you don't know who is Hausa. They sit together. Then you don't know who is a Muslim, who is a Christian. They drink together, do many things together. But in here, we are dividing ourselves. And it is we that pray so much. It is we that call the name of God. Is it visible in our character? Nigeria has not started. Look, have you read about what caused the civil war? If we start fighting now, how many Nigerians will carry gun? Forget these ones that are carrying gun now. It's just, I don't know how to put it. If war starts, gun will not conclude. They will not know where gun is. Maybe we want to run away, but there are some guys that will stay.
Thank you so much, sir.
We should not.
Thank you,
should
Mr.
not do what is not good for our country.
Yeah, thank you.
I
appreciate. Okay? Yeah, I appreciate. My time is
in
up.
One sentence.
Okay.
See, the Hausas, the Yorubas, the Igbos. Look at those that has clotted our money wrongly.
Thank you.
Look at how they're behaving. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you to you for being part of the program. Appreciate you, all your comment contribution. Appreciate it. I'll be here again tomorrow, God willing, same time from 7 to 8. Remember, speaking with one voice, uniting our nation. Let's speak as one voice. That's how we advance our nation. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. Coming up next at 8 o'clock is Ogendigbo. Keep it here. We are the voice of the people, 90.